We're live from Thayer High School. The Houston Tigers lose tonight 34-0 on the road. Jeff McNeil joined by Coach Eric Sloan. Coach, your assessment of that ball game tonight?
Coming into it, we had three brand new starters on the offense at center and both guards, and we knew. I thought we were going to have to be a little bit careful and try not to get a little carried away and make them think a lot. And at times I think the game was moving a little bit fast, and as the game drew on, it seemed like we got more guys banged up, and we were running out of linemen in a hurry and scampering, and we had kids that didn't normally play those positions on the line playing there, and it's that time of year. We're week 5 and we're pretty beat up right now. So for the most part, defensively, it's some missed tackles, and it's the same thing we talk about every week. It's some little things that's really hurting us, and offensively, it seems like right now when something positive happens, there's yellow laying on the ground. So we gotta fix those penalties. It's killing us.
At this point, it's almost like we could just not have you come up here and fill in the quotes. It's kind of the same things week after week, isn't it? Which I'm sure as a coaching staff is the things that really frustrate you.
Oh, talk about depressing. Yeah, it's not effort. The kids are giving effort.
Yeah.
It's just, when you take one step forward, sometimes you take 2 steps back, and it seems like when something really positive happens, there's yellow laying on the ground, and I think we're just trying to do a little bit too much and not relying on the guy beside us to do their job, and when you don't do your job, that's difficult.
Let's talk about some positives. 4 turnovers tonight by your defense, 2 interceptions and 2 fumble recoveries. So, we've talked about this some. The guys over there are kind of making some plays.
Yeah. It was good. Secondary was kind of been picked on a little bit this year, and Connor had a really nice bat down. Dixon had a pick, and then Evan had a pick, and then a really nice stick over here away from us. I don't know exactly. I'm anxious to see it on film, but from our viewpoint, it looked like he just put his head on the football and popped it out of there. And that's just a great fundamental play right there. So it's encouraging to see us taking some positive steps there, and hopefully that's something we can build on as we continue moving into our schedule.
The offense is something you've continued to tinker with and make changes, and obviously you said you were shorthanded on the offensive line tonight. Your assessment of the offense's play?
I feel like we look so young. We just make a lot of young mistakes, and at times we've got a lot of young players out there, and we're not going to make excuses. We're gonna keep trying to tinker with some things and try to find some things that work, and try not to do too much. We just do what we do, and try to get better at what it is that we're trying to do. So I don't know. It's back to the drawing boards, and it's frustrating. I'm looking for any and every answer out there, and then when people start going down or they're not eligible to play, it's tough, and everybody has those issues. It seems just like ours are kind of snowballing right now.
What do you attribute the flags to tonight? Is it inexperience? Is it just trying to do too much? Because typically through the years we haven't seen a lot of flags from your teams, but the past 2 weeks we've seen more than we're accustomed to.
Yeah, maybe both. I think we're trying too hard, if that is such a thing. We're trying to block extra long, and kids get their backs turned, and we don't release. We just continue to block, and that's just one of those things that you learn with time and experience. And, we get too aggressive, and we're trying to block, and a kid gets outside of us. Instead of letting go, we hang on, and then we hook them, and we get called for a holding penalty. So I just think we're trying to do too much, and we're trying to turn a 3, 4, 5 yard gain into a big play, and sometimes it works, and sometimes you get caught. It seems like we're getting caught a lot the last couple of weeks. So it's just fundamental football, and it's something we're going to have to continue to drill every week in practice.
Did you anticipate Thayer would throw the ball as much as they did tonight?
Billy Weber, you just never know what he's going to do. We had diagrammed everything, and on the season they were 100% run on first down, and obviously he broke that tendency tonight, and you just never know, and I think that's what makes them so good. That they don't have a whole lot of tendencies, and then they can beat you both ways. The quarterback he's a very good athlete, and he'll roll out, and then if you let him, he'll run, and if not, then he'll throw it. So. I think it got his linemen guessing a little bit tonight because they were downfield a little bit, and I don't think they were expecting to throw it as much as they did. But Coach Weber's been here a long time, a great coach, and you better just prep for everything.
Short week ahead. I say short week. Every week's a short week. Homecoming coming up with Ava. One of the best teams in the state, and obviously one of the best teams in the area, top of the conference. What do you guys do to prepare not only during homecoming week, but to prepare for what right now looks like the best team on the schedule?
Yeah, we got to continue to grow up and grow up fast. We got to correct a lot of things that we've done. I don't know who we're going to get back next week up front offensively, so we're going to have to prep everybody and be ready to go with that. Seen them on film just a little bit, not a whole lot, but they're going to put everybody in the box and just bring the house. So, I'm not sure what they are, number 3, number 4 in the state. They got some cats over there, and seems like that quarterback's been there forever.
Yeah.
He's only a junior. They do so many things very well. So, we're going to have to go back to work first thing in the morning and try to put ourselves in the best position to compete next Friday night.
All right, Coach. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
That's going to do it here from Thayer High School. Houston Tigers lose tonight 34-0. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week for homecoming.